Hello, everyone. This is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more History Maker Golf brought to you by Play.com. Very fun game, in my opinion. This is our all-time greats knockout tournament from the Masters, Augusta, Georgia, the 11th group. 10 groups have gone up. 10 golfers have advanced out of the 7 players in each group. This is a unique KO tournament. It could be all over in just one hole or go on and on and on. As I stated, 7 enter, only 1 advances. The 11th group is made up of the following golf combatants: Billy Casper, Bruce Crampton, Tommy Bolt, Miller Barber, Bob Goalby, Dale Douglas, and John Daly. Tee-off is next, here from the Masters, Augusta, Georgia. The original Grognard, our good friend Devin, has joined us. He awaits hole number 1, the hole of death. A par 4, 445 in yards. Course controls 2, 3, 4, and 5 on a 6-sided die roll. Putting can be difficult. So Billy Casper is up first, and hope all is well with our good friend OG. Casper, for his Woods traits, Legend King Semi-Puny. The Semi-Puny is not a good trait, and it's determined if the decider die, he'll have that. Irons, Champion Hero, Semi-Laser, Semi-Soft. Putting Gold. Recovery, Semi-Master, Semi-Sandy. Experience Icon. So he only has one bad trait for Billy Casper. It's Semi-Puny. Casper will tee off first. Again, the hole of death. Casper looking for the 1-6. Here's Billy Casper on the first hole. He gets the 1. Casper will control. And we're looking at a 2-5-6. No decider die. So Casper will not be Puny, Laser, Soft, Master, Sandy. Casper does control the hole. 2-5-6. Pick up some sticks. Michael Conestari's joined us. Hope all is well. As Michael is here for hole 1 at the Masters, the hole of death, as we call it. So Billy Casper with a 2-5-6. Is Billy Casper a legend? Yes, he is. Consummate draw. Nice. Oh, that's going to be a gallery cheers. A beautiful tee shot for Billy Casper. He's going to get a blue chip on that. Now let's go to the gallery cheers chart. The black die, green die. We go off the green die result. 2, is Billy Casper a champion? Yes, he is. Second shot, lofted directly to the pin, bites hard. Gimme putt for birdie. Unbelievable. Billy Casper plays the hole of death, stares it in the face, and says, "Not today, not today. You shall not consume me today." Billy Casper with a beautiful tee shot. Unbelievable. Then the iron lofted directly to the pin, bites hard. He is within about 5 inches of the cup. It is a gimme putt for birdie. So a gimme putt for birdie. What a start for Billy Casper. And boy, does that put pressure on the other 6 golfers. For the gimme putt, the only way he misses is a double 6-6. Billy Casper looking to finish off this hole in style. And he sinks the putt, kerplunk, to the bottom of the cup. Billy Casper birdies the hole, and that is what's going to have to be beat. If for some reason we go to a next hole and it goes, is he hot? We're going to say yes. We've modified the rules, and I actually have to let me make sure I pay attention to what each golfer had. Well, we know it's birdie, so we don't have to mark that yet. Bruce Crampton steps to the tee. A lot of pressure on Bruce Crampton here. For Woods, he's semi-legend, semi-shaper, iron, semi-champion, semi-laser. Putting is neutral. Recovery, semi-sandy, so if he's in a trap. Experience icon. The decide or die is huge here for Bruce Crampton. Brian Hoxie has just joined us. You just missed Billy Casper with a tremendous tee shot. Then his second shot with the iron bites quite nice near the cup. Gimme putt for birdie. And that's just what Billy Casper did. So here's Bruce Crampton. He needs that 1 or 6 here. This could be all over very quickly for these golfers. He gets the 1. He gets the 1. So Bruce Crampton gets a 1. 1, 1, 3. What will it be? We shall see. He gets all of his good traits due to the decide or die. Bruce Crampton's not going down without a fight. Unbelievable here. Bruce Crampton with a 1-1-3. 1-1-3 scatter. No, Bruce Crampton is not a scatterer. Hacker. Bruce Crampton is not a hacker. Results, if these conditions are not met, golfer on the green in 2, moderate putt for birdie. A good tee shot, a very good second shot with his iron, not as good as Billy Casper, but it will leave Bruce Crampton with a moderate putt for birdie. A moderate putt for birdie, which he must make, is a 1 or a 2. Bruce Crampton analyzing the green. He's going to go with the black die. Crampton needs a 1 or 2 here for the birdie. Oh, he just did not strike it well. Misses it quite badly. Bruce Crampton gave it his all. But a bad read of this tough green will send Mr. Crampton packing to the clubhouse. So Bruce Crampton is out. Billy Casper watching on. That will bring up Tommy Bolt, Miller Barber, Bob Goalby, Dale Douglas, John Daly, who has the cameras panned to him, is eating a hot dog and sucking down a beer. Here's Tommy Bolt, Woods, legend, semi-king, so that's off the tee. Irons, champion hero, putting, recovery, neutral, experience icon. Tommy Bolt looking for a 1-6, knowing that he needs birdie to stay in it. He gets a 3. It's going to be a little tougher for Mr. Tommy Bolt. Course control on a 16 and a 6. That's not good. He does get the decider die, so he will be a king. I don't think that will come into play, though. Tommy Bolt, 1-6. It will go course cam. Well, that's the best result, I guess, besides 44, which would have been golf cam green. So this is golf cam course on a par 4. That green 6 is going to create havoc, though. So golf cam course, and it's a par 4, and there's that 6. So let's just take a daunting hole. Yes, it is a daunting hole. Battles back from tough lie to make the green in 2. Clutch putt for par. He is out. So his first putt falls short of the birdie. It doesn't matter now. Mr. Tommy Bolt is out. He could not make his birdie. Billy Casper is sitting sweet. Here's Miller Barber. Barber putting his cigarette out. Woods, Legend, semi-king, semi-shaper, all good traits. Irons, semi-champion, semi-hero. Putting, recovery, neutral. Experience, icon. Brian Hoxie says it should be interesting to see what kind of condition Daly is when his turn arrives. Well, Daly, he's very calm at times. He handles things the way he likes. I always liked John Daly. It was very sad. I forgot what tournament it was, and he was trying to quit cold turkey, and I hope he's doing better. I always liked John Daly. Was always nice to the fans, it seemed, and we all have issues, and he's dealing with his, and I hope he's dealing with them quite well. So here's Miller Barber. Barber knows he needs birdie to stay in it. He's looking for the white die roll of a 1 or a 6. He gets a 4. Course control. Every time Billy Casper sees that, a little smile on his face gets bigger and bigger. It's going to be a 25 and a green 4 with the decider die, which is all good news for Miller Barber. So a 25, it's going to be course cam. The 4, will it give him a chance at a birdie? Course cam, par 4 and a 4. Cordial hole. No, it is not a cordial hole. Daunting hole. Yes. Shrewdly played. He puts it on the green. It's going to be a long putt for birdie, and he misses. It would have left him a clutch putt for par. Miller Barber, nice knowing you. Another one down here on the hole of death. Billy Casper, he put pressure right away with the tremendous tee shot, then the follow-up iron shot biting nicely towards the cup, leaving him a gimme putt for birdie. And he has a blue chip in hand if he needs it. I don't think he will, but you never know. That brings up Bob Goalby, and I think with each golfer, as they start fading away, the golfer up next becomes more and more nervous. John Daly seems very cool and collective, eating a third hot dog, I believe. God bless him. Now he lights up a Marlboro. Here's Bob Goalby. He's a king under Woods. Iron, semi-champion. Putting, recovery, neutral. Experience, icon. Dr. David Little has joined us. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel for wrestling, and then his I have to catch up with his chats with his biblical discussions on Jesus, which are marvelous. I was gonna say chats with Jesus. They are chats with Jesus in a way, right? So I do enjoy those. Thank you very much for doing those. Here's Bob Goalby. Goalby looking for the 1 or the 6. He gets the 1. That is huge. Goalby needs a birdie. This is not going to bode well, I don't think. A 5-5-6. He gets the decider die. That's all good with the decider die. Journey with Jesus. That's what that series is called. Dave Little's Journey with Jesus. Highly recommend it. Should get many more views. Uncle Dave Gardner says, get in the hole. I believe that was from Happy Gilmore, right? And Caddyshack. Happy Gilmore was, get in the hole. Don't you want to go home? All right, so a 5-5-6. Pick up some sticks. I'll tell you a funny story why I say that all the time now. I'll tell it to you now. I get, contrary to popular belief, I do get some hate comments, and that's what annoys the people the most when I say, pick up some sticks. I don't know why, but it does. So for those who get annoyed by it, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's for fun, people. It's for fun. 5-5-6. Pick up some sticks. Let's see what Mr. Goalby does here. Will he have a goal? 5-5-6. Is he a legend? No, he is not a legend. Hacker? No. We go to the experience chart. He is an icon. He does not meet the criteria for the first two. So experience chart for Bob Goalby, that 5 could be scary there. Noble Piercy's joined us. He says, I have really enjoyed this tournament, Al. Thanks. Thank you for the kind words. And I'm glad you enjoy it. It's a fun. I think when we get down to 16, we'll match them up by 2s and we'll play 18 holes at the Masters. Or 9. Maybe we'll go 9 with the first. And then we get down to the Elite 8. We'll go a full 18. I don't know. Or maybe just a full 18. I am enjoying this to whittle down the field. It's fun. I really do like this game. I was looking at second season football today. I've made a lot of other purchases, so I'm not getting that right away. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I watched a couple of videos. It's a good game. I'm going to wait for Anthony, our good friend Anthony Crooks, to come out with his pro football game because I do like his college football the way it's done. Experience chart for Bob Goalby. How is everyone doing tonight? How goes your gaming? Experience chart. I think this is my favorite. I know I've said it. This is my favorite engine for play.com. I was thinking about a boxing game. They could easily do it. A boxing round is 3 minutes. You have 3 rolls or 3 increments, however you want to do it. With just 1 roll of the dice, you can go, or 2 rolls, maybe the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and then the final 45 seconds. So 2 rolls for a round. I think they could do that. There's your golf game. Done. Do it. Do it, play. Do it, play. It's done. I've just made it for you. Use this engine. Something similar to this engine. Don't go all nuts with the little quirk. You should have some little quirks. Nooks and crannies, but you don't have to go nuts with it. And horse racing, you have your out of the gate, and basically then at the end down the stretch, so you can have out of the gate, then how they go around the track. You can do 2 turns if you want, whatever, but you can have out of the gate, the turns, down the stretch. Game done. Get it done. See that? Problem solved. This is what I want from play. You want my money? I love giving you my money. Keith Avalon. Very nice man, by the way. Love giving him my money. I don't like giving the IRS my money, but Keith Avalon, love it. I will buy both games. Both games. Where were we? Experience chart. All right. Where is the experience? Mood. Experience chart. I found it. It's a par 4. I think that 5 is not going to bode well for Mr. Bob Goalby. So the green 5. Prospect. No. Green in regulations. Oh, because he's an ike. He is an icon. He is not a prospect. And it's a green 5. And that's what you read. Prospect. No. Green in regulation, moderate putt for birdie. So Bob Goalby needs a 1 or 2. He will force possibly a second hole. Bob Goalby needs that. He's going to go with he's going to go green. Goalby's going to go with the green die here. Needs a 1 or a 2. He assesses the green, takes a deep breath, strikes the ball with his putter, and he hits it. Bob Goalby sinks the moderate putt. Oh, it circled right in and kerplunk the bottom of the cup. Bob Goalby birdies the hole. We will see a second hole, which is a par 5 most likely. Bob Goalby's in it to win it. Dale Douglas and John Daly still to come. Billy Casper can't believe it. He's putting back on his golf shoes. He had his golf shoes off, his socks off, wiggling his toes, having a good old time. Here's Dale Douglas. Douglas, yeoman, that's a bad trait, off the tee or using your woods. Irons, champion, semi-champion, utility, another bad trait. Putting in recovery is neutral. for Dale Douglas. Experience icon. So Dale Douglas really needs good rolls if you're just looking at his card. I mean, he needs the decider die. He needs that champion. Yeoman and utility are bad. Here's Dale Douglas looking for a 1 or a 6. Gets a 3. Course control. And I'm looking at the dice right now. I do not think he has a shot for birdie. It's a 44 with a 5. He is not a champion. So a 44. Oh, you know what? He's going to be on the green. That 44 is probably the best result you can get off the course card. So Dale Douglas will be on the green. I think what will do him in is that 5 there. I think we have most likely do not have to use, well, that utility might come into play, maybe his second shot, but he's on the green. So let's see. He might have a chance for birdie, a slight chance. No one's gone into a hazard yet. John Daly still yet to come. So we're going Golf Cam Green. Golf Cam Green. I really do like this golf game. And again, any game you can play your way. If you like playing the full tournament, that's cool. You can come up with your own scenarios. You can play 3-hole playoffs if you want. 1-hole playoffs, basically, that's what we're doing. Golf Cam Course. No, we need Golf Cam Green. Where is that? Here it is. Golf Cam Green. Par 4 and a 5. Is it a friendly green? No, it's not. The hole is daunting and challenging. Challenging green. Hazard to hazard. Clutch putt. Wow, he really pooped himself there. If it was a friendly green, he would have had a clutch putt for birdie. But it is a challenging green. It's hazard to hazard. Clutch putt for bogey. He is out of the KO tournament. Dale Douglas, nice knowing you. Bye-bye. John Daly, can he join Bob Goalby, Billy Casper, and make it a group of 3 to get to that second hole here at the Masters, Augusta, Georgia? Brian Hoxie in the gallery says, I hadn't played History Maker Golf in a while, but played a couple of rounds for a FB play along. I don't know what that means. Had a blast despite a roller coaster second 18. Yeah, it's a very fun game. I think, again, Facebook. Oh, okay. Facebook play along. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm not with the hip kids with the lingo. I really do like this game. And I think you can do a similar engine with boxing, similar engine with horse racing. I think horse racing would be absolutely fabulous. I think boxing would be fabulous. I would love to add it to my games, my boxing games. You know, I love Glory Days Boxing, Anthony Crooks. You can purchase that at sidelinestrategies.com. You should bring that to a tabletop near you very soon. I like Title Bout 2 on the PC, Legends of Boxing on the PC, and I would love to get another tabletop boxing game. Play would do a great job with it. I would not use the wrestling. I don't think that engine would work well with boxing. SGJ Jamie's join us. I also always thought the trait method of play games would be great for boxing. Absolutely. Here, Jamie, I'll throw this out to you before we get to John Daly. Play can do it with either 3 types of, you know how they have, and I like this engine. I know they're all similar, but I like the golf engine the best, maybe because I understand it the best. You could do either 1 minute increments for each round, right? There's 3 minutes in a round, okay? Or you could do 2 increments, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and then the last 45 seconds where the action might heat up a bit. and that's it. You have your traits for boxing. It would work. I think it would work well. Get someone in there who knows a little bit about boxing. Um, and I'll just give you my advice. If someone beats somebody in real life twice, you can't make that person equal to them or even possibly better. I don't care what people think. If they're fighting at their primes, pretty much, the guy who beats the other guy twice is better than that guy. It has been proven in the ring. Doesn't mean he can't lose to that guy if they fought again. I'm just saying. The other thing I would like if they do a boxing game is to have the ability to say, I want to fight. Like Leon Spinks would have never beaten, in my opinion. When I say never, every boxer has an opportunity to win. A Muhammad Ali in his prime. But Muhammad Ali was not in his prime when Leon Spinks fought him twice, and he should have beat him twice. He just took him not serious the second time, just like Ali didn't take Spinks serious the first time. And it cost Leon Spinks dearly, who I like, God rest his soul, and Ali's soul. Horse racing, same thing, would be fabulous. Out of the gate, you have your turn, and then you have down the stretch. I think it'd be wonderful. Brian Hoxie, I guess my thought on play creating boxing or horse racing game would be it would be no doubt solid and super fun. I would there's enough stats out there where you don't even you can just look at it. And again, with horse racing, I'm not an expert, but you know who the great horses are. And I would with boxing, I would do different obviously weight classes and have you could do decades, all-time greats. I don't think if I was doing the boxing game, I think I would do all-time greats or just different fighters. You could do the 70s and you could do from lightweight, flyweight to heavyweights. It's up to them what they want to do. They usually give you a nice, I know I'm just talking about this because I'm excited. I hope they do both or one at least. They usually give you a nice range of season files, we'll call them, to purchase with any of their games. I was looking at bowling. I think bowling is going to be my next purchase at some point. So, all right, here's John Daly. Daly for his Woods. Legend Bomber, absolutely. Irons, well, irons he's shaky, semi-utility. Putting, neutral. Recovery, again, that's usually with your irons, right? Semi-workman, that's not good. He's an icon, semi-dynamic. So those are two good traits there under experience. John Daly needs a 1 or a 6. Daly gets a 3. He has a green 2. There might be some hope here. Again, he needs a birdie to join Bob Goalby and Billy Casper. So it's a course control, 36 with a green 2 and the decider die. So utility, workman, bad traits, dynamic, good trait. 36, he is possibly in the rough, but you see there is a symbol, a plus or a cross sign right there. Is John Daly a champion? No, he is not. He desperately needed that. It would have been course cam green. So he does not have that. Second shot on the 36 is in the rough. I think Mr. John Daly is done. He can go back to, unfortunately, who I do like John Daly, go back to having probably a cheeseburger now and just enjoy the fans. So we're going to go to in the rough, and the putting is going to be more difficult out of the rough when he gets onto the green. So second shot in the rough. Had he been a champion, like I said, he would have been on a green or the green cam, course cam green. Oh boy, John Daly, I don't think he's going to get out of this one. As he's slowly walking over, analyzing the ball with his caddy. That's a tree hazard. Here we go. Par 4 rough. It is his second shot, and we have a 2. So it's his second shot here. Okay, a 2. Master, no. Nicely lofted onto the green, so he has a decent recovery, makes a bid. He had to make a bid for the pin. It's going to fall short, leaves a moderate putt for par. John Daly is eliminated, but we will go to hole number 2 here at the Masters, Augusta, Georgia, as both Billy Casper and Bob Goalby birdied the hole of death. The hole of death claims 5 golfers. Billy Casper does have a blue chip. That will give him a big edge here. We move on to hole 2, which is a par 5. The course only controls on a 5, as you see. It's 575 yards. It's double cordial, semi-friendly, and direct. So it's pretty much a straight hole. The golfer should control this hole. Casper will be up first. Put these over here. And we got the book ready. So Casper has the honors. We just stay in the same order. I don't, even when I play hole by hole, I stay in the same order. I don't go this guy's shots farther away, so he goes. I just do one golfer, then the next golfer. It's easier for me to follow along. Here's Billy Casper on this par 5. Double cordial, semi-friendly, direct. It's a 3. Casper controls the hole. It's going to be a 1-5-6. Pick up some sticks. And the decider die. The only bad trait Billy Casper has with that decider die is tee shot, or he could use a wood in the fairway too, I guess. He might be short sometimes with his woods as he's puny now. So we're looking at a 1-5-6 on a par 5. 1-5-6. Is Billy Casper a legend? Yes, he is. Ball launched down the center of the fairway. Oh, he's going to get another blue chip for this. You see the clear star because it's a par 5. What another tee shot for Billy Casper. The gallery cheers. Another blue chip for Billy Casper. Things are looking good for Billy Casper as Bob Goalby looks like he just saw a ghost. Pressure's going to be on Goalby. Let's see if Casper can follow this up. The only thing that might be bad right here is that green 6. Is Casper a hacker? No. You can see he is not a hacker. Less than expert shot gets a fortunate kick. Strong applause. Oh, wow. Billy Casper is catching all the breaks here. We go strong applause. We have to re-roll the white die. Strong applause. He would like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they're all going to be birdie attempts. The lower the roll, the easier the birdie attempt. If he rolls a 1, and he has 2 blue chips, my friend, so he can make the things are looking good for Mr. Casper. He gets a 5. Looping shot to the edge of the apron, double difficult putt for birdie. So a double difficult putt for birdie is a 1 in a decider die. Billy Casper is going to use both. You can use 2 chips on a hole. He's going to use his 2 chips and bring it to a moderate putt for birdie. So Billy Casper will need a 1 or a 2. Again, we're going to use the 2 blue chips. So originally, it was a double difficult putt for birdie, which is 1 in a decider die. 1 blue chip takes it to difficult. 2 blue chips takes it to moderate. It will be a birdie attempt. No blue chip for strong applause. A 1 or a 2 for Billy Casper, and he would have birdied his second hole after birdieing the hole of death here at the Masters, hole number 1. Billy Casper is going to go with the gray silver die. Casper has read the green. He seems confident. He stands over the putt. He strikes it, and he misses. It is a 4. So now it will be an easy putt for par for Billy Casper. The only way you miss, you don't get your kicks on this Route 66. Casper makes the easy putt for par, but that leaves the door open for Bob Goalby. If Goalby birdies the hole, he will defeat Billy Casper, who thought it was all but done after his magnificent play on hole number 1. So here is Bob Goalby for this par 5. Once again, 575 in yardage. Double cordial, semi-friendly, direct. Goalby taking his time off the tee as we flip the book back to the par 5 again. As long as you stay away from a white 5, golfer controls. It is a 1. Goalby, controls. So it's going to be a 2. That green 2 is very good. A 2-5-5 and the decider die. So he is a champion, king, icon for experience. Putting, recovery, neutral. Birdie wins it for Bob Goalby. He shall advance, but he has to birdie the hole first. Casper looks on. These are anxious moments for Billy Casper. 2-5-5. Will Casper stay alive? Here we go. 2-5-5. Legend. No, Goalby is not a legend. We move on. So off the woods, he's not a legend. We go to the first iron. Hero. Goalby is not a hero. Move on to his second iron shot. Hacker. Goalby is not a hacker. We now go to the mood. Well, his mood, I believe, is this hot and cold or stormy and whatever? I don't get the mood thing. I think that's more for tournament play. So I just make them neutral. Though I would say his mood would be sunny or whatever they call it, because he just birdied the last. I know that's for hot or cold. I might just use that. But I've been saying it's neutral for either golfer. So let's go to the mood. I'll have to think about that. I'm going to stick with it because I haven't really. They're just neutral, so it's the opposite of whatever's there. I have to ask someone what again, I think it's more for tournament play, and because we're not really playing tournament play. So we go to the mood. I want to make sure I read that right. 2-5-5. I know the wood in the first iron didn't make it. Yeah. Hacker, no. We go to the mood chart, which I believe is stormy and sunny or something like that. It's not sunny and share, people. All right, let's find the mood chart, which is in the back of the chart. Is he married? Oh, that's a good one. Ruined Tigers game. See, the now chart would have been cold or hot. Had we went there, I would have said he was hot. Okay, Michael Cannister says you're correct. Used for tournament play. So he's going to be neutral. That's the way I play that. Mood cam, a 2. Is he sunny? He's neutral. So it would have been a gimme putt for birdie. Instead, played to safe side of the green. Difficult putt for birdie. It is a difficult putt for birdie. So he has an opportunity. If he rolls a 1, Bill Goalby will win. If he misses the difficult putt for birdie, he has a moderate putt for par, and we go on to the third hole. Bill Goalby needs a 1. Will Green be lucky for Goalby? No, he misses. That's a 6. He has to regroup now. He goes from a difficult birdie to a moderate par 1 through 5. And he just makes it. Holy cow. What a recovery by, Bob Goalby. Bill Casper and Bob Goalby will advance to a third hole as he pumps his fist in the air. You know, Goalby wanted the birdie, didn't get it, had to regroup quickly. Rolls the 5 on the moderate putt for par. It went around and kerplunk in the hole. We now move on to hole 3. Since both golfers had parred this hole, if we go to the now chart, they will be neutral. Obviously, if you bogey a hole, odds are you're not advancing. Joining us here at Augusta from the Masters, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Card and Dice Stratomatic Advanced, Cleveland Indians, 2005 replay. Cleve Baseball Fan 879 says, Dave, he is semi-married. Decide or Die says no. Girl says she has a headache, and there will not be any whoopee tonight. 2007, I'm sorry, 2007 Cleveland Indians replay. I always do that. I get mixed up whether it's 5 or 7. I have been corrected by our good friend Tim, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Take a sip of water as we prepare for hole number 3. It's a playoff now between 2 golfers, Billy Casper and Bob Goalby. Brian Hoxie in the chat says, I was thinking today as I looked at the History Maker cards and book, how in the world did they get all the different mechanics to work so well together? I agree. And Michael Canisteri says, you're right, Brian. Really an incredible design. Cleve Baseball Fan 879 says 2005 is a decent Indians team as well that could be replayed. Final week collapse against the... Oh, that's when the White Sox... It's right. Ozzie Guillen giving the choke sign. Yep. I do remember that. They won the World Series that year. They beat the Red Sox in the playoffs. Tony Graffinino made an error at second base. Thus, the Red Sox did not re-sign Tony Graffinino, who was a hell of a pickup in 2005 and played quite well. I was very pissed off that they did not re-sign Mr. Graffinino. Just like when they had Mark Loretta for 1 year. They didn't re-sign him either. And I honestly don't know what they did after that, but I think they would have played just fine in Boston. Here we go. Hole number 3 is a par 4. So now we have the do you play it safe or go for it? Both golfers will play it safe. Because we're going to look at their traits and then decide before. You have to decide this before the hole. And if we get a question mark, that's where, did they decide to play it safe or go for it? Yeah, Dustin Pedroia is fine. I mean, I like Graffinino. He would have been fine too. Petey was a whiner. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He threw his teammates under the bus at the end of his career. Whatever you think of Bobby Valentine, he was the manager, and the players didn't give him a chance. And some of it was his own doing. But, the prior year team choked down the stretch and should have easily made the playoffs, at least the wild card. And they basically lost every game in September and October. I think they won 3 games in that span, 3 or 4. So that's on the players. That's why, unfortunately, Terry Francona lost control of the clubhouse. But when he wanted to discipline some players, ownership wouldn't let him. So that's on ownership too. I'm not a big Dustin Pedroia fan. Very good ball player. I don't like his personality. I think he is a phony, in my opinion. What you see is not what you get. That's just my opinion. I don't know the man personally, but that's when you throw your teammates under the bus, when you get cleated and they throw at the guy, whether you like that type of baseball or not, and you throw your teammates. I didn't tell them to do that. Shut up, Petey. And I was already down on him, and that was the final straw. I would have traded his ass right then and there. I would have gave him away for a bag of balls after that. Mind you, I wanted to get rid of him before that. But after that incident, I would have traded him for a bag of balls. Not even good baseballs. The kind that the dogs chew on. I would have, here, I'll take that. You take this numbnut second baseman who doesn't stand by his teammates. So we got a par 4 here. All right, let's check out safe or go for it. Roll decider die. T clears bunkers. So it depends on the decider die, it looks like. Let's take a quick look at this. I think they're going to both play it safe. If you go for it, roll decider die, which we already rolled. I mean, when we roll all the dice. If you get the bullet, the shot clears bunkers, short iron to the green, moderate putt for birdie. If you don't get the bullet, shot finds bunker, and you play your first shot's in the sand. Wow. SGJ Jamie says, so it sounds like Al is still on the fence about how he feels about Pedroia. No, not really. I don't like him. I don't like that. I don't like when you throw your man. You know, the Red Sox, when they hired Bobby Valentine, they did it for a reason, and then they neutered the guy. They didn't let him bring in his own coaches, which you should be allowed to bring in your own coaches. He basically had one friend on the team. And again, he was his own worst enemy at times too, because Bobby inserts foot in mouth. But he does know about baseball, and they didn't want to play a certain way, and he wanted him to play a certain way. So, all right. So both golfers will play it safe. Here's Billy Casper. They both parred the last hole, so they will be neutral when it comes to the now chart, if we go to that. Of course, we get the bullet. But again, it has to be the question mark there. 3, course control. Oops, sorry. My faux pas. 6, golfer controls. Ooh. So with that 6, we rolled a 3. We can play it safe, go for the gimme par, and get a blue chip. By being on the green in 2, putting up, and then tapping in basically for par, and you get a blue chip. But birdie will beat you. Now on that, and again, we're analyzing everything before we make a decision. That's the way I like to play it. The 3, if we attack the green, double difficult pitch for birdie. So if we went for a double difficult pitch for birdie and we miss, you then have a difficult putt for par 1 through 3. That's not good, I don't think. So now let's look at the 3-3-6. Pick up some sticks. 3-3-6. 3-3-6. Hot. No, he's not hot. He's neutral. Dynamic. Casper's not dynamic. If he was, easy putt for birdie. Those two are not met. We could go to the green, course cam green. I think what Billy Casper is going to do, course cam green, and then the 3. Actually, let's look at that. So we're saying like he's discussing everything right now with his caddy before he makes his shot. That's what we're doing. Golf cam green. This is a par 4, and we rolled a 3. Challenging green. No. Clutch putt for birdie. and he's gold. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play the 3-3-6 for Billy Casper. And if he makes the birdie, this will change Bob Goalby's situation. He might just go for it if he has the question mark. And we'll decide that in a moment. So the 3-3-6, he doesn't meet the first two criteria. We go to the golf cam green. And my dyslexia usually kicks in. I want to say green golf cam. That's what I usually say. Green 3. Challenging green, no. Solid approach, easily read green, great opportunity, clutch putt for birdie. He is a gold putter. 1 through 5, he makes the putt. And we'll do the same thing with Goalby. We'll assess the situation, but obviously, if Casper makes this birdie putt, Goalby will say he's going for it if he hits a question mark. 1 through 5 for Billy Casper. And he sinks it and he pumps his fist. Billy Casper, first 3 holes, he's birdied 2 the first and the third here at Augusta, parring the second. So Billy Casper makes birdie on the clutch putt. We'll give him the blue chip just in case we go to a 4th hole, but the pressure's on Bob Goalby now. So Bob Goalby's up. Billy Casper looking good. He thinks he's in like Errol Flynn. Goalby definitely wants to roll a 1, 2, or 6. Let's get to the par 4. If he gets the question mark, he's going for it. Here's Goalby. It's a 5. He has a decider die. He's not going to get the question mark, though. It's a 12 and a 2. Boy, he needed a 14 or a 15 or a 16. Oh, he got the decider die. So a 12 first shot does not clear the bunker, unfortunately. He'll be hitting out of the sand. His recovery is neutral, but he does have a 2, and there's no extra difficulty in putting. Pressure on Bob Goalby. This is a par 4. First shot in the sand. Sand hazard and bunkers. That 2, let's put this up here so you guys can see that. Decide or die, which I don't think will come into play, obviously. All right, 2. Is he sandy? No. Otherwise, burst out of the bunker onto the fringe of the green. Birdie putt falls short. It is all over. Bob Goalby misses his birdie putt. Billy Casper birdies hole 1, pars hole 2, birdies hole 3, knocking out Bob Goalby, advancing in our KO tournament. Billy Casper, and boy, did he play these 3 holes quite well. The first and third, he played magnificently. Billy Casper advances. That is our 11th group. 11 golfers have advanced out of the KO portion of our tournament. When we get it down to the 16 golfers, we might I think we're either going to play 9 holes, golfer against golfer. We might play match play, meaning once a guy can't win, it's over. Or we might just play it out score-wise. Or we might play 18. And again, it'll take a little time, but I really do love this game. I put my side projects with the golf on this pretty much on hold for a moment as I was playing. I think it was the 2010s or the 2000s knockout tournament, but playing match. You win the hole, you get a point. You lose the hole, or you tie the hole, you don't get anything. So it's very easy to score. You win the hole, you get a point. You win 3 holes, you get 3 points. The other guy has 0 points. Now I play the 18, and once it gets to where if you're up by 3 holes with 3 holes to go and you win, it would be 16, 17. If you win the 16th, it's all over. You don't play the 17th and the 18th. So we might do that. Congrats to Billy Casper. He had a blue chip in hand anyway. We're not carrying that over because we didn't do that, but that's a good idea for maybe the next time we play one of these. Billy Casper has won. He shall advance. I tell you, that the hole of death he played, unbelievable. We say goodbye once again to Bob Goalby, John Daly, Dale Douglas. These are the vanquished. Miller Barber, Tommy Bolt, Bruce Crampton. They have all been vanquished by Billy Casper. So congratulations to Billy Casper. And now when he takes off his golf shoes and socks, sinking his feet into the little fountain there near the clubhouse, having a beer and a hot dog. Good for you, Billy Casper. Billy Casper advances. Really fun 3 holes. If you own this game, just my opinion, sometimes people get daunted by the tournament play. Why not just take 2 golfers you like and play, and then go from there? Use your imagination. Come up with your own ways to play a tournament if you want, because their tournament mode is very cool. I love watching it, and maybe someday I'll actually play that way. But I think this is a really, really fun game, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Keith Avalon was very easy to deal with, a gentleman, and he doesn't know me. Very kind, very nice in the email correspondence, and I'm sure he's like that with everybody, but that goes a lot in my book. It means a lot. This game engine, for all their games, is very interesting, but the golf one, I just, for some reason, and I maybe I'm not playing it perfectly, but I understand it the best. I really do want to take some time with the soccer game, but that takes a little more effort there. And I have played a couple of practice games, we'll say. Not ready to bring that to the station yet. Brian Hoxie says, Casper was not so friendly to his opponents today. No, he was not Casper the friendly ghost, that's for sure, Brian. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we will have another group coming up in the near future. What time is it? 11:46. I don't think we'll do one tonight. I might come back in maybe 15 minutes with a PC replay baseball game. I don't know. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Brian Hoxie, SGJ Jamie, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out that wonderful channel for his 2005 Cleveland Indians replay coming down the stretch using Stratomatic Card and Dice Baseball Advanced. Michael Canistari, thank you very much. Check out his wonderful updates on the Facebook groups he belongs to for his 67 Red Sox replay using History Maker Baseball. Dave Gardner stopped by. Thank you very much. Check out his wonderful channel, of course, Digital Dice, with his partner in crime and our good friend, Mr. Ron Juckett. The original Grognard, lock and load expert. If you own that game or you have questions about military strategy games, hit up the OG, our good friend Devin, the original Grognard. Check out his wonderful Facebook group page and his YouTube channel. Noble Piercy, thank you very much. David Little, another wonderful YouTube content creator. And that is all, folks. I think we got everybody. Have a nice weekend coming up. Stay safe, be smart. If you enjoyed the stream, just like with any content creator that you enjoy, especially in our community, the FOC, what's the FOC and how do I join? It's very easy. Very easy. Very, very easy. You subscribe, to my channel, you're the FOC, friends of the channel. You subscribe to members in our community, and you know who they are. You're friends of the community. That's the FOC, baby. FOC for life. And you come and you have fun. That's what we're about, this community. So if you enjoy our streams, my streams, their streams, hit that like button. Subscribe to us. If you do subscribe to us, you hit that bell for notification when we go live or upload. Don't miss out in the fun. Greatly appreciate your time as always. God bless. Love you all. Hats off to Billy Casper, who was not a friendly ghost to the other 6 golf combatants. But you know what? In a KO tournament, it's golfer eat golfer. Till next time, bye-bye. God bless. Peace.